The only solution is evolution. The only way you could sort of like let go and stop letting these circumstances and regular life occurrences bother you is simply by evolving. When you evolve, like, oh wait, what was I gonna say? When you evolve, it's not just like the word like evolving. You have to do things to make you like be this whole other person. You have to apply these terms to just let people be who they are and do and let circumstances be the way they are, and don't try and control things that you can't control, like the let them theory, and just realizing that nothing is like things are not in your control, you can't control, and other people's opinions don't even matter. I'm not saying that's wrong. Other people's opinions do matter, and it's all about the negative ones. I feel like everybody's opinion matters. Everybody's opinion matters up until you look at it. Everybody's opinion matters until you look and you're like, all right, what is this person saying? Am I really that way? And you take a look at yourself, you know? But if you know who you are, and I feel like the biggest thing in life is having self-love. I was talking to my friend the other day, and we were like, I was telling her like, the best attribute somebody can have is having self-love. When you know that you can love yourself, you don't need any reassurance from anything or anyone. So and how do you get self-love? It's all about doing these things and evolving. I know it took me a long time to really start appreciating myself and loving myself, because people always got something to say, and people always got something to say, and people always judge, especially in this world nowadays. But it's all about what you think, and realize that nothing even matters. I'm not saying this in like like I ain't got nothing to live for, no, not like that. But it's about like, who cares? Like, just do what you want to do. I feel like at the end of the day, we care so much about what the world says and what society has to say. And I understand that we live in a society and there's rules and regulations and stuff like that. But if that's what you like, that's what you like. If you listen to Steve Lacy and you wear, and I don't know, you like skating and people have something to say, it's not about letting people affect you and affect your hobbies and what you like to do, but it's about I gotta look at this. Why are they saying this? Why do they do this? And it's not about letting that impact you. It's about using these sort of like things, and like these sort of, I don't know how to explain them. Sort of using these, I'm trying to find the word to say. Using these like good thoughts, like good perspectives, to not let these things affect you. And that's how you evolve. You evolve by looking at things and realizing, is it in my control? Yes or no? If it is yes, you can change it, no matter how long it takes. And no, that's the day that you stop worrying or trying to control it, because it's not in your control. That is the best way to evolve. And if you do want to change something, I don't know, just evolving is all about, it's your decision. Like, if you want to evolve, it's up to you. If you want to start going to the gym, start going on a diet, writing a book, starting something, all of that has to come with using these theories, and then you're evolving yourself. That's why I said the only solution is evolution. Because the only way you can stop staying in that rut and in that hole is by doing these things that you know that you could do better at, and really not taking them for granted, and constantly evolving. Constantly just doing better. Constantly doing things that you know are good for you, constantly elevating yourself. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. Hopefully y'all liked it. Make sure you like, subscribe. Verse of the day. And I love every single one of y'all. Peace.